awesome trip. Yeah, it's excellent.
He's under, folks. He's under. 10th one, unsuccessful.
Got a little bit too close to this one.
Back down towards Singapore and Johor Bahru. Or Adam just bought a boat. I need to get my boat from Thailand to Malaysia. The proposal was that Markus meets me where the boat is in Kuala Lumpur, Thailand, and then I could take him, without using the engine of course, to Sarawak, Malaysia. Alright, so now that the plan is to bicycle up to Thailand. So I left Malacca yesterday, fairly uneventful day. I passed a bunch of palm plantations pretty much all day, including the ones that are dead. They look sort of eerily spooky. I think the reason they leave them standing is because it's more environmentally sustainable than just burning them, because that's what they often do. They'll just cut them down and burn them, and it's no good. And they burn them mostly, no good, mostly because of the air pollution, I think. And there's a monkey hiding up there in the trees. Gotta watch my stuff. So I'm about 60 kilometers outside of KL right now. Left Malacca yesterday. I'll be into KL today, and hopefully I'll avoid all the traffic. Should be good. It's nice cycling when it's green like this. Much nicer than when it's not. Traffic, 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 traffic. I'm not allowed to bicycle here apparently. Getting called away. I can understand why you would own a car in countryside or somewhere outside of the city where you need to get around, get into town or get out of town or something like that. But owning a car in the city seems nuts to me. Never need it. Never need it. Why you drive in a city? Like, bicycling is so much faster right now. Check this out. So I'm just cycling out of KL now, Kuala Lumpur, and I had to stop here at the Batu Caves because they're pretty beautiful and amazing. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get to go up the stairs and into the caves because I have all my stuff with me here, nowhere to leave it. Apparently, a few days ago here, there was a plot to bomb it that was foiled, and they have arrested like 4 guys already. They were avenging the death of a fireman who was killed here during a riot last November or something like that, after a riot. I'm not exactly sure why it happened, some protesting or something like that. I'll look into that. It's pretty beautiful here. And I'm just on the north edge of KL here, and then I'm gonna be, soon after here, I'll be cycling up into the hills and get out of KL for good. Yeah, here in Taiping, last few days on the cycle have been pretty average, very hot, highways, breathing in exhaust. I'm really over with cycle touring, to tell you the truth. Yeah, which is why I've been trying to get to this sailboat for so long. I just don't want to spend so much time on the roads breathing in exhaust. That's what it comes down to. It has been nice at times, it's just so much traffic. On the way here, I stopped at some caves, actually one giant cave, and I luckily arrived right after a big wet tour, the most extreme tour that they do is leaving, and I got to catch up to them, join them, a couple from KL and an older guy from Korea, and the tour was awesome. We went full-on spelunking, caving deep into this cave. We had to crawl through passages, slide down rock faces, do a little bit of technical scrambling, stuff that would not be allowed in Canada or the States or any developed Western nation because of safety regulations. I was surprised they allowed it here because
Alright guys, let's go. One by one.
doesn't seem very slippery.
Alright, let's go. Come.
Yeah.
Okay, use your hand to brake, okay? And then straight a leg only. Okay. This way. Alright, slide. Alright. Are you okay, sir?
Yeah.
Ya, betul. Kaki rapat je, jangan bangun sini tak berhenti ya. Okay, straight je.
Nobody wants bad press of the guy dying in the cave because, there was definitely situations where if people were stupid and fell, which I'm sure must happen, then they would, smash their head open on some rocks and die. There was some pretty big drops in there.
Alright guys, starting from here, we start onto going down. You can see? Down there. Very deep down. Alright? Okay, I'll show you how you want to going down, yeah?
But I loved it, and everybody else I think loved it too. There's times we had to crawl through a river to get under these cave passages, and at one point we came out into the jungle.
Okay. After this, we turn back, go inside. What?
Just stopped there for a rest and then went back in the cave. Yeah, it was awesome. Super fun, super beautiful, super wet and dirty. tons of bat. It smelled like bat poo pretty much the whole time. I like that sort of thing though.
Okay, first, you must put your hand over your left and right. Betul ke? Betul lah kan? Left and right. Okay, put here, like this. And first leg, this leg going here, like this. Put here. And then sit over here, sit down here. Okay, after you doing like this, please don't put your hand more up here. Just one hand only. This hand put here, and then this leg going down. And then this hand, you want to put where? Down here, this one. You can see? Okay, lock here, and then straight your leg together, and going up. Ta-da! Okay.
Yeah, I went to Ipoh, but just for the night, really. I was going to go to these hot springs, but I didn't realize how much of a theme park the hot springs were, so I passed on those, because for one, they were really expensive, and two, it just seemed very over-the-top touristy. And cycled here to Taiping. I wasn't planning on spending the day here. I woke up not feeling like cycling, and I was just slept in, and then I knew there was this beautiful park here, and I wanted to just come and explore it and just have some time off the bike, which I've been having a lot of recently, but I'm not in too much of a rush. My buddy Adam, who's meeting me, knows that like it's a long way for me to come, and he doesn't necessarily want me there for the initial week where he's doing a bunch of work on the boat, which is great because I don't really want to do any of the work on the boat. It's like nasty epoxy and painting and stuff, which is like my least favorite thing to do. So I'm going to aim to be there about 2 days before he goes back down to Johor Bahru for his last week of school, and then help him get the boat in the water or whatever, and it should be good to go when he comes back up. But yeah, I've got some time. I mean, once I get in Thailand, I'm going to have not a ton of time. I'm going to have to put in some long days. I've already cycled through that area, same deal, putting in some long days. So I feel pretty good. I think it's good that I'm slowly easing into the longer days, not pushing my body too hard. Yeah, so all's good. Dance. Time to dance.
Abandonado na Bahia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia. Outro abandonado na Bahia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia. Outro abandonado na Bahia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia, capitão de areia. Outro abandonado na Bahia, capitão de areia.